team. Actually, I'm glad he's putting his cutlass down.
He drank all the Irish whiskey and went straight to rum.
Wow, he's really getting ready for it.
He had a lot of weapons.
He knows how this game is played.
Right over here, Captain.
It's a hard knock life for you.
No, this is paybacks from a lady in the audience. I won't say it. All right. Night that Patty Murphey died is a night I'll never forget. Everyone got roaring drunk and some not sober yet. I don't want to look over there. As long as the bottle was passed around and everyone's feeling gay. Hey. Till a laddie came with his bagpipes and his music for to play. That's how they show their respect for Patty Murphey. That's how they show their honor and their pride. They say it was a sin and shame and they winked at one another. And every glass in the house was raised the night Pat Murphy died. Well, Mrs. Murphy sat in the corner pouring out her grief, while Kelly and his friends, those dirty robbing thieves, they crept into the anteroom and a bottle of whiskey stole. They placed that bottle up on the corpse to keep that liquor cold. That's how they show their respect for Patty Murphy. That's how they show their honor and their pride. They say it was a sin and shame and they winked at one another. And every glass in the house was raised the night Pat Murphy died. For the whole damn thing got merry, they didn't have a prayer. Mrs. Murphy said she'd wait till all the gang was there. Of all the sights I'd ever seen that made me shiver with fear, when they took the ice off the corpse and placed it in their beer. That's how they show their respect for Patty Murphy. That's how they show their honor and their pride. They say it was a sin and shame and they winked at one another. And every glass in the house was raised the night Pat Murphy died. Well, someone hollered for the cops, they busted down the door. They jumped upon old Patty's back and laid him on the floor. They chopped him once behind the ears and twice behind the head. When they jumped up from his back, they found out he was dead. Oh, that's how they showed their respect for Patty Murphy. That's how they show their honor and their pride. They say it was a sin and shame and they winked at one another. And every glass in the house was raised the night Pat Murphy died. At 10 o'clock in the morning, the funeral left the house. Everyone but poor old Mrs. Murphy was out south. We stopped on the way to the graveyard at the old Red Door Saloon. We went in there at 10 o'clock and we didn't come out till noon. No, that's how they show their respect for Patty Murphy. That's how they show their honor and their pride. They say it was a sin and shame and they winked at one another. And every glass in the house was raised the night Pat Murphy died. Well, someone asked old Milligan if anyone had died. Who says he? I'm not quite sure, I just came for the ride. We started off with the churchyard all in a very straight line. When we got to the grave we thought we'd left the corpse behind. Oh, that's how they show their respect for Patty Murphy. That's how they show their honor and their pride. They say it was a sin and shame and they winked at one another. And every glass in the house was raised the night Pat Murphy died. And every glass in the house was raised the night Pat Murphy died.
I'm alive!
He's alive! How about a hand for our Pat Murphy today? All right. Okay, I'm tired now.
I don't know if you could be that drunk and still be alive or dead. He's like an undead. Wait, that's where that comes from.
It's pretty